Hello Curious and welcome back. After Jennifer Lopez's masterful performance at Joe Biden's inauguration, once again one of the most impressive Latinas in the world is being talked about. Besides being one of the most successful Spanish speakers in the US, she is a fitness and a fashion icon as well as an exemplary mother. But what about her relationship with her children and her husband and kids? What do you think the kids want to do in the future? And how does her shared custody work with Marc Anthony? Do the kids miss him? What controversies did she have around their family life? And are Alex and J-Lo the ultimately modern family? Stay with us until the very end to learn all the gossip from her personal life. But before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram so you stay up to date with all of the hottest news. Jennifer Lopez is starting this year off on the right foot after recently delighting us with her performance at the inauguration of Joe Biden. The Latina singer, who hails from the Bronx, did not only shine like a diamond for her masterful appearance, but she also wore a white outfit that made her stand out from the crowd. Besides her fashion choice that guaranteed that everyone's eyes were on her, the diva also gave a speech in Spanish to ask for unity and this empathy that makes us wonder, what kind of mother is Jennifer Lopez? We have a question for you, Curious. How would you feel if you were the child of one of the most impressive Spanish-speaking artists in the world, and one who has conquered the US market and is one of the most recognized singers and actresses in the world? So, one who has sold about 80 million copies of her albums and won dozens of awards for her music and acting, and one who got to collaborate with some of the biggest names in the music industry and whose music to this day is club classics. Her children are probably the ones who would be able to give the most accurate answer to this question, since they are the young children that Jennifer Lopez had with her ex-husband Marc Anthony. It is common knowledge that the subject of her subsequent relationship has always been on the lips of many in the media. Despite her 3 marriages, the first one with waiter Johnny Now in 1997, and whom she divorced a year later. Then there was Chris Judd in 2001, and once again divorce followed that following year. Then there was also Ben Affleck, and after their breakup, that was a shock for the singer. Although the wedding never went ahead and several reasons were stated, such as the interference from the media, though others claimed it was because Affleck was unfaithful on the eve of the big day. However, after that, J-Lo had turned to her friend Marc Anthony for comfort. It was a good consolation for her because it ended in a marriage that took place in 2004, though later ended with a separation in 2011, although the divorce proceedings went on until 2014. During her marriage, Jennifer and Marc welcomed their twins, Emme Maribel and Maximilian David, but she believed in love again, and this time she planned to marry a former baseball player and millionaire, Alex Rodriguez, who built an empire valued at around $300 million with the help of his friend and advisor, Warren Buffett. And it seemed that for the singer, the fourth one was the one. Some people had gone as far as to say that the reason for Jennifer wanting to be with him was the money. But well, here it is worth mentioning that the iconic singer has a net worth of $400 million herself, so it can be safe to assume that in reality that was not the important thing. But if you want to know more about her relationships and how she managed to acquire such a large sum of cash, then be sure to check out our previous video. But for now, make sure to stay with us. It is also worth mentioning that this wedding was the most anticipated one of 2020. However, due to the situation in the world, they had postponed the plans, and allegedly they plan to hold it in Italy once the situation in the world goes back to normal and it will be safe to travel again. During the last few years, Jennifer has let us see her personal life a little bit, since she has shown us the vocal talent that Emme and Max have. Her daughter has shared the stage with her mother on several occasions. The first time was at a concert in California where they sang the song Limitless together, and of course the most famous was the performance of the two of them that they gave in a very masterful way during the Super Bowl. Although Jennifer's love life has been much talked about by the media, there is something they all have in common, and that is the dedication that the singer puts into raising her little ones, regardless of the coronavirus situation. Jen and Alex make sure to spend as much time with family as they can, which includes taking family trips, on which Alex's daughters Natasha and Ella also join them. And what better way to spend your childhood than having all kinds of VIP accesses and totally comfortable life? What do you think, Curious? Though the family makes sure to spend all important dates together, Alex's daughters are very happy and close to J-Lo's kids, and they even film TikToks together. He is very fond of his stepkids, as Jennifer is very fond of hers. Natasha and Ella have even declared themselves as great admirers of the singer and even imitate her and dance to her songs. There is no doubt that Jennifer Lopez has a very special bond with them. Thanks to that, they have all been dubbed as a completely modern family, and it is one that is one of the most media-friendly ones, as their followers can be happy and enjoy the snippets of their personal life and the star and her family share on their Instagrams. Some have even called their blended family an inspiration, and others who have gone or are in the process of mixing their two families, as they show that the love and unity opportunity are what make them work together. Although in this couple's house there are no more children, as they all have entered into the adolescent stage of their lives, in which even the girls, so to speak, fight for the closet space of the diva, so that they can wear them once they grow into them. But what does Alex's ex think of all of this? Well, her daughter spending so much time with her stepmother, does she even worry that they will believe that Lopez is more fun? Well, not at all. Answering these questions, Cynthia Scurtis has declared that Alex has been dating a fantastic woman since his divorce, and she is grateful that her daughters are loved as much as she loves them. And as we said that everyone in the family is showing off their talent, Lopez's children of course inherited a special charm, as they have impacted on more than one occasion the social media that they demonstrated their vocal skills. And we guess the saying like father like son would apply here, and only because saying like parents is like children wouldn't make much sense. And let's take it into account that the fact that many had said that especially Emma is destined for greatness. Her nickname is Lulu, which is what her mother calls her, and she even features in the music video for Limitless at the very end. Undoubtedly, Emme had many moments that had given us something to talk about, although it has been speculated that Marc Anthony does not agree with them starting their career in the world of fame. However, there are no official statements of what they want to be in the future, though their actions could be assumed that they are already on their way to a certain career. Her brother Max is also a rising star. In interviews, the singer spoke about him and said that he made many big changes in her life, such as teaching her how to use social media and to make changes. Since then, this iconic artist has been using her online presence to highlight and support causes such as Black Lives Matter. She also added that it was her son that had shown her how to consciously support the movement. She and her children were born in the United States, however, Lopez feels very strongly about her Puerto Rican roots, since her parents moved from there to the United States. The singer also highlighted that she raised her children to be very conscious of the world's issues that are going on around them. There are issues involved in having your children so exposed to the media as a celebrity, but the singer has limited herself to say that they are normal family and they handle things the way anyone else would. She has her priorities well defined, as she is totally on the side of prioritizing her time with her family, and what better to do that than a combination of both. The teenagers love spending time with her behind the scenes in various projects. Though the twins are Marc Anthony's only children, as he has 6 in total, one of which is adopted, he does share his time between all of them. He has been attentive to Max and Emme, and a chance he gets to spend with them, he shows off to the media and just what great kids he has, and the fans, it turns out that they get to see him as a fantastic dad. Both Jennifer and Marc have a good relationship, at least as the fans can see on social media, so she has left comments on his posts even wishing him a happy Father's Day and made it clear to the fans and media that they still have a friendly relationship. Though as with anything at first, there were hard times, and times have gotten better it seems. Today they are an example of a responsible and devoted parents to their children, and it is something that the twins had made clear on more than one occasion, and the fact that they miss their father is normal, but allegedly he lived close to them so they can see him often. And when speaking of Alex, the kids say that he's a really nice person and shower him with positive comments. So curious, what do you think of JLo's family life? Do you think they inspire modern families? What do you think of her children's move to fame? Would you like more videos about celebrities and their kids? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you again in the next video.